Hello and welcome to my new video. In this one I'll be showing you how to create an AI agent for lead generation and lead nurturing that will actually work on autopilot and how to avoid the most common mistakes. Let's face it, AI has been the superstar of the last couple of years. Whether it's writing emails, analyzing data, or just making you sound cooler in text messages, everyone wants a piece of the action. But here's the kicker. As a business owner, you don't just want cool AI. You want an AI agent that actually works. Something that makes you more efficient and saves you from managing an army of people. Stick around because in this video, I'll show you how to build an AI agent that's more than just smart. It's great. Before we dive in, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any tips on how to put your business on autopilot. Now you might be thinking, well, why should I take advice from this guy? That's a great question. My name is Peter, I'm the founder of Saleswell, and before this I built WellCode, a coaching business that scaled to 3.5 million in revenue. Over the years, I spent hundreds of hours building and refining AI agents, learning how to spot common mistakes and figure out simple ways to avoid them. This hands-on experience has helped me understand what works and what doesn't when creating AI systems that people can actually rely on. And fun fact, I've worked at places like Google, Facebook and Palantir where I learned how to deal with tech that could literally break the internet. More importantly, I've been where you are. I try to make sales processes simpler, more reliable and consistent. So AI isn't just my job, it's my obsession. Let's dive into what can go wrong when building an AI agent so you know what to avoid and how to create something reliable. Spoiler alert, a lot can go wrong. Here's the hall of shame for bad AI agents. 1. Agent sounds fake and robotic. Imagine getting a message that reads, "Hello, I'm here to help you with all your problems." Sounds more like a sci-fi villain than a helpful agent, right? No one wants to talk to a robot that feels like it's fresh out of a bad movie. Another common mistake is using fancy or generic English that doesn't sound like how people actually talk. Imagine an agent saying, "Our team endeavors to assist you with your inquiries in the most efficient manner possible." What? Just say, "Hey, how can I help you?" Simple, human-like language builds trust and makes your agent feel more relatable. 2. Agent is uncalibrated. Imagine this. You walk into a store and before you can even say what you need, the salesperson bombards you with a million questions. What's your budget? Where do you live? What's your favorite color? Annoying, right? That's what happens when an AI agent is uncalibrated. Instead of gently guiding the lead, it can overwhelm them by asking 20 personal questions way too early. And then, boom, leads is gone. Or imagine the opposite. The agent tries to book a call before even having a proper conversation with the prospect. It's like a car salesperson jumping in front of you the moment you step onto the lot, shouting, "Hey, come here, let's sign the paperwork," before you've even had the chance to check out the cars or say what you're looking for. Worst, it could book a call for 3 a.m. because it doesn't understand time zones. That's the AI equivalent of scheduling a meeting without checking your calendar, a surefire way to frustrate and lose potential leads. Proper calibration is like being a good host at a party. You ask the right questions at the right time, making the guest feel comfortable and valued. But imagine this. Instead of asking a couple of questions just to break the ice, your agent replies with a wall of text like an essay about your company's services. It's the AI equivalent of a waiter reciting the entire menu without letting you say what you're in the mood for. Not only does it overwhelm your lead, but it also feels impersonal and pushy. 3. Agent repeats itself. Here's where most DIY AI setups fail. A lot of tools integrate with GPT, but they don't store conversation history. Imagine being in the middle of a conversation with someone at a party and they suddenly ask you the same question you just answered 5 minutes ago. Like, "So, what do you do?" It's awkward, right? That's what happens when AI doesn't remember past interactions. Without memory, the agent might not only repeat questions, but also fail to build on previous conversations. For instance, if a lead mentions their interest in your premium package and the AI doesn't remember it, the next interaction might start with a generic questions like, "What's your budget?" This breaks trust and makes the interaction feel robotic. Like, imagine in real life, if a salesperson forgets an important piece of information that you provided, you will feel like that salesperson doesn't care about you, and then you won't be likely to do business with them. Storing conversation history ensures smoother, more personalized interactions. It's like continuing a conversation with a friend instead of starting from scratch every time. Invest in tools or systems that help your AI keep track of these details to build real rapport. 4. Agent provides wrong information. If your agent is confidently giving leads outdated or incorrect information, you're losing trust faster than a car loses value of the lot. Picture this: your AI proudly tells a lead that your office is in Springfield, but they don't realize that you mean Springfield, Illinois, while the lead thinks you're in Springfield, Missouri. It's a mix-up that's as confusing as it is avoidable. It's like a car salesperson accidentally promising free gas for life when they meant to say free coffee during test drive. Funny? Maybe, but it's also fastest way to lose credibility and scare off potential customers. It's surprisingly easy to lose a lead. One wrong interaction and they might never come back. Imagine this: you walk into a store and the salesperson either ignores you or bombards you with irrelevant pitches. You'd probably leave, right? The same thing happens with AI agents when they don't properly engage prospects at the right time and in the right way. At Wellcode, I saw leads who weren't ready to buy, but because we made them feel warm and understood, they trusted us enough to literally go to the bank and take out loans to join our program. That's the power of good nurturing, so don't let bad AI ruin it. Now let's flip the script. What makes an AI agent great? Here's the playbook. First, store conversation history. Your AI needs a memory. Every conversation builds trust, and without history, it's like trying to make friends while forgetting their name every 5 minutes. Every conversation builds trust, and without history, it's like trying to make friends with someone while forgetting constantly everything that they're saying, including their name. When your AI remembers past interactions, it can deliver more personalized responses. For instance, if a lead previously asked about a specific feature, your agent can bring it up proactively. He might say something like, "Last time you were curious about X. Do you have any other questions?" This makes the conversation feel more natural and engaging. In order to do this, use tools that save chat history so your AI knows what have already been discussed. Whether through integrated CRM systems or even custom-built solutions, storing context is crucial for building trust and rapport. Second, split the prompt into smaller prompts. Here's a pro tip. Don't overwhelm your AI with a wall of text in the instructions. If you give it too many instructions at once, it's like asking someone to juggle 10 bowling pins when they just learned how to toss one. Overwhelmed AI tends to miss crucial parts of the instructions or behave unpredictably, leading to frustrating or incorrect responses. Instead, break the task into manageable steps so your AI can focus on each phase of the conversation clearly and accurately. For example, you can break the conversation into phases: greeting, qualification, offer, and closing. Each phase should have a clear goal. For example, during the qualification phase, the AI might focus on understanding the lead's pain points, such as asking, "What's your biggest challenge right now?" In the offer phase, on the other hand, it can present your services as the solution to that previously discovered pain points. This is why it's so important to include the conversation history in the prompts. For example, in the roofing business, during the qualification phase, the AI might learn that the lead is dealing with a roof that has minor leaks and is interested in an affordable repair options rather than a full roof replacement. When the conversation moves to the offer phase, this history allows the AI to say something like, "Since you mentioned wanting to fix those minor leaks without replacing the entire roof, we recommend our premium patching service, which is cost-effective and long-lasting." Without that history, the AI might suggest an expensive replacement, frustrating the lead and potentially losing their trust. This modular approach not only improves accuracy, but also ensures your AI stays focused on what matters most in each part of the conversation. Experiment with prompts built for each stage to fine-tune your agent's performance. 3. Give it context, but keep it short. Your AI should know who you are, what you offer, and how your services work. Think of it like introducing a new employee to your company. They need a clear understanding on their role, your business values, and how they can help solve their customers' problems. Without this clarity, your AI might go off script or fail to effectively communicate your value to your leads. This connects directly to the idea of having prompts for each phase, each with its specific instructions and potentially different tones. For example, during the qualification phase, the AI might use a curious and empathetic tone to understand the lead's pain points, whereas in the offer phase, it shifts to a confident and persuasive tone. The AI needs to carry forward the context and details from the qualification phase, like the specific challenges or goals the lead mentioned, so it can craft an offer that feels tailored and relevant. Without this continuity, the AI might come across as disconnected, breaking the flow of the conversation and losing the lead's trust in the end. Providing context also involves ensuring that the AI understands the tone and the style of communication you want it to use. For instance, if your brand is known for being casual and approachable, your AI should reflect that in every interaction. A formal or stiff tone could confuse or alienate potential leads. Also, context can include details about your brand's personality and key product benefits. For instance, tell your AI to prioritize highlighting your solution's time-saving benefits for busy business owners. This ensures it always aligns with your messaging. But don't overdo it. If you overload the AI with too much context or instructions, it can become less effective, like a person trying to memorize an encyclopedia before a test. Keep it concise and relevant to maximize performance. And now the last point, test before deploying. In this section, I might sound like a broken record, but I had countless examples when I wrote a prompt that looked perfect, only to have it fail on the most basic things. Testing is non-negotiable. AI isn't perfect and the same prompt can give different results every time. Imagine giving a set of instructions to two different people and seeing how differently they interpret them. It's the same with AI. Without thorough testing, you won't know how it will behave in real-world scenarios. So even the simplest scenarios need to be tested thoroughly. AI doesn't understand instructions the same way humans do, and what seems obvious to us might lead to unexpected behavior. For instance, if your AI is programmed to respond to a common question like "Do you service my area?", it might incorrectly answer with an overly generic response like "We service all areas," even if your business doesn't. Testing these simple cases helps you develop an intuition for how to write clear, precise prompts that guide your AI effectively. Here's another example. You might instruct the AI, "Don't ask a lot of questions," only to find that it still overwhelms the lead with too many irrelevant inquiries like, "What's your budget? How soon do you want the job done? Do you have any specific material preferences?" Alternatively, the AI might misinterpret the instruction and jump straight into a sales pitch without engaging the lead at all, saying something like, "Our premium package is perfect for you." Thorough testing ensures the AI stays balanced and aligned with your communication goals, even in straightforward situations. Run multiple test scenarios to see how your AI handles various situations, like what happens if the lead ghosts and stops responding? Does the AI know how to re-engage without sounding pushy? What if the lead asks a tricky question outside the usual scope of its training? Testing helps you identify these gaps and refine your prompts for better results. This ties back to why even simple scenarios need testing. AI doesn't think like humans, and what's clear to us might confuse the AI. For example, you might expect your AI to politely follow up with a lead after being ignored, but instead it might send repeated messages making sound desperate. So testing helps you catch those issues and teaches you how to structure prompts to guide the AI more effectively. Yes, testing will take time, but it's worth every minute. A well-tested AI agent not only saves you from embarrassing mistakes like giving wrong answers or repeating itself, but also builds confidence in its reliability. Think of it as rehearsing a play. You want every line delivered perfectly before opening night, because the goal of AI should be to effectively take some of your tasks so that you don't have to spend mental energy on them. If you found these tips helpful, give this video a thumbs up and share it with another business owner who needs to hear this. And hey, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more simple, actionable AI strategies that can take your sales from good to great. Thanks a lot for watching, and until next time, I wish you all the best.